One photograph captured the world's attention in 1957, a young black student, books clutched tightly, walking with quiet dignity while surrounded by hate. That moment was more than just a photo, it was the spark of a movement. This is the story of the Little Rock Nine and the day America's promise of equality was put to the test. To understand the power of that moment, we must go back. In 1954, the U.S. Supreme Court declared segregation in schools unconstitutional in Brown v. Board of Education. But change did not come easily. In Arkansas, 9 courageous African American students, later known as the Little Rock Nine, volunteered to integrate Central High School. On September 4, 1957, Elizabeth Eckford, only 15 years old, tried to enter Central High. She walked alone, unaware that the others had gathered elsewhere. A mob surrounded her, shouting insults. The now famous photograph by all counts froze that hostile moment in history. The photograph spread across the globe. America's struggle with racism was now international news. President Dwight Eisenhower could not ignore it. On September 24, 1957, he ordered federal troops to Little Rock. The next day, September 25, under armed guard, the 9 students finally entered Central High School. Walking into Central High was not the end of the struggle. Inside, the Little Rock Nine faced daily harassment, spit, slurs, threats, and even physical assaults. Yet they persevered. Their courage wasn't just for themselves, but for generations to come. The photograph of Elizabeth Eckford remains one of the most haunting images of the civil rights movement. But the story did not end there. Decades later, Elizabeth and Hazel Bryan, the white student seen shouting, met again. Their reunion showed that healing is possible, though history cannot be erased. The courage of the Little Rock Nine forced America to confront its conscience. They were just teenagers, but they carried the weight of history. That single photograph still speaks volumes, reminding us that progress requires both pain and persistence. On September 25, 1957, they walked into a school. But what they truly walked into was history.